A Pentagon official was arrested and charged for helping run a dogfighting ring. Can you believe it? What's up, all my fellow lunatics? How you doing today? You heard it correct. It's not clickbait. It's real. It's true. It's blue. It's official corruption news. And we're bringing you the story today. I'm Rational Lunatic. And with that being said, let's get right into it. A Pentagon official was charged with participating in a dogfighting rings. A senior member of the Defense Department communications staff has been arrested and charged with participating in a dogfighting ring in the D.C. area for more than 20 years. 20 years. What the fuck? 20 years he's been doing this. Like, they keep tabs on us pretty freaking well, but apparently they take a long time to catch their own. If they catch them at all. I mean, I can only imagine with the fraction of people they catch, I can only imagine, how many more corrupt officials would get away with, so much more out there. You know what I'm saying? So, he was, participating in dogfighting rings for the past 20 years, federal authorities disclosed Monday. The ring regularly trained dogs for fights, held matches with thousands of dollars bet on the outcomes, and executed dogs that didn't die during matches, court records state. Executed dogs that didn't die during matches. How much of a piece of shit is this guy? Please let me know in the comments. Frederick Douglass, piece of shit Moorfield Jr., 62, of Arnold, Maryland, was a deputy chief information officer for command, control, and communications for the Security of Defense's chief information officer. Court records and Moorfield's LinkedIn page show he was arrested September 28th on a charge of promoting and furthering an animal fighting venture, along with a long-time friend who allegedly admitted his participation in dogfighting, Mario D. Flythe, 49, of Glen Burnie, Maryland. And I mean, you guys, you won't believe this. So he ran this ring, right? And the profile, his username profile he used was called Jihad Kennels with a G. So like, like, gee, how the fuck you been doing this 20 years? Jihad Kennels. Like, what the fuck? Investigators found battery jumper cables, which allegedly were used to execute dogs at Moorfield's house, along with 5 pit bull type dogs at his house and 5 pit bull type dogs at Flythe's house. Court records show. The FBI Agriculture Department and other local and federal agencies raided both houses September 6th, finding weighted collars and heavy chains used to increase fighting dogs' strength. According to a federal affidavit, authorities said they also found an apparatus that is used for involuntary inseminating female dogs, and stains consistent with bloodstains from dogfights. So not only were they fighting dogs, they were basically forcibly inseminating female dogs. So they were raping female dogs to create more fighting dogs after probably killing their fathers, for losing a fight, or even if they won. So what you don't know, many of you may not know, is even if a dog wins, that doesn't necessarily mean that he gets to live. Because if a dog wins narrowly and is too, let's say his injuries are too bad, you know what I mean, to fight again, like even if his injuries are fixable, but they look too dire that he'll be able to recover and be a good dog, a good fighting dog later, they'll just kill it. They don't give a fuck about the dogs. They have no no empathy, they have no passion, they have no fucking soul, no heart. They don't care. They don't care at all. They kill these dogs without remorse. Without conscience. They just kill them. I mean, they might as well. I mean, at least in some countries they eat the fucking dogs and they don't waste them. These motherfuckers are just pieces of shit all around. But let's read on. Both men were released after being arraigned last week on Tuesday. A federal grand jury indicted both men on charges of conspiracy to engage in an animal fighting ring venture, possessing and training animals for fighting, and other related counts. Lieutenant Commander Tim Gorman, a Pentagon spokesman, said in a statement Monday that the Defense Department was aware of the criminal complaint filed against Moorfield in federal district court in Baltimore. We can confirm that the individual is no longer in the workplace, but we cannot comment further on an individual personnel matter, Gorman said. He did not say whether Moorfield had been suspended, terminated, or allowed to retire. Motherfucker. An affidavit written by FBI Special Agent Ryan C. Daly indicated that authorities have been investigating the dogfighting ring, which called itself the DMV Board. Ah, oh, god damn it. I mean, really. The DMV Board for years. 9 fellow dogfighters were indicted in Virginia last year, and 8 have pleaded guilty and cooperated with investigators. Members communicated on the Telegram messaging app about training fighting dogs, exchanging videos, arranging fights and wages, and comparing methods of killing dogs that lost fights. Like comparing methods, the affidavit states. Oh, poor puppy. There's a whatever. There's a picture. It'll be up. Online records maintained by the dog's owner. Online records maintained by the dog's owner showed that Moorfield had been involved in dogfights since at least 2002. So for 20 years. So basically, since he was 42, this fucking douchebag has been, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Just inhumanely murdering dogs. He's a fucking piece of shit. Since 2002, Daly wrote, and evidence of Moorfield's training for fights or refereeing other owners' dog fights was found periodically over the years. So, you know, he was running his own fights. You know, it was also, there's video and evidence of, you know, him training for fights or refereeing other owners' fights, is what they're saying, for years, including extensive messaging, lining up fights, and prize money. Evidence indicated that some fights occurred earlier this year, despite the arrests of others in the ring. So people had been arrested and they were still holding fights. Like, fucking goddamn. And that Moorfield and Flythe were experimenting with different types of performance-enhancing drugs to improve their chances of winning dog fights. So yeah, they were also pumping them full of steroids, basically. Anne Arundel County authorities had received complaints about Moorfield and Flythe for years, and in November 2018, County Animal Control was alerted to a report of 2 dead dogs in a plastic dog food bag in Annapolis, about 6 miles from Moorfield's home. Daly wrote, in addition, the dogs in the bag investigators found mail addressed to Moorfield, Daly's affidavit stated. When Daly spoke to Moorfield on the day of the raid, he acknowledged that he operated under the name Jihad Kennels. I mean, can you believe it? What the fuck, ladies and gentlemen? What the fuck? I apologize. I just get, you know, some of these stories just really, really, like, rubbed me the wrong fucking way. I swear to God. Anyway, under the name Jihad Kennels, and that local animal control and law enforcement had previously visited his property, the affidavit said. Flythe told another FBI agent that he used the name Razor Sharp Kennels and admitted to having engaged in dogfighting in the past. Two lawyers who entered appearances for the men Wednesday did not immediately return messages seeking comment. A phone number for Moorfield was unavailable, and Flythe did not return a call seeking comment. Of course not. Anyhow, I mean, I really would love to know what you guys think about this one. I do, every story I do is crazy. I really don't report on anything that's not kind of, either just insane or fucked up. Mostly both. Pretty much both. But I mean, this one, I mean, I don't know. If you've watched my videos, if you go watch my videos, you'll see that they're all pretty messed up. But I would just love to know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Please let me know. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps in the algorithm. From what I understand, I don't quite know yet because I'm not there, but I'm working on it. And I mean, until we meet again, I love you guys, and what the fuck.